This glass could be used for all kinds of things. This may be useful. The shelves are filled with various dishes. They're such pigs, locking me in here. It's locked. I can feel some kind of carved relief on the door. It feels like a small knob. Maybe I can try to push it. Oops!
I don't care what you do. I know what I'll do. You're not lucky. Drama. You're just a stupid blunt. You don't keep doing things. Doesn't know. Lucky. I don't know what you say. It's a little brother.
I can see Morgane in the next room arguing with someone, but I can't tell who it is from here. I can't hear a thing either. The door's muffling the sound of their voices. I wish I could hear what's going on. I only hear mumbling. Now I can hear what they're saying.
I'll not take her, Morgane.
Why not? She'd be a perfect substitute, and you can free the island.
Do you think there'd be anyone in the world who would make a satisfactory exchange? I want a real woman, not a slip of a girl with no fire.
You refuse my offer?
Did you really expect anything else? Do you not know me better than that? Why do the islanders take me for a fool? I'm sure they wouldn't dare. It seems our pretty blonde guest was spying.
What do you want with me?
What indeed? It was Morgane's idea to bring you here, but now I have you. I'm unsure if I should let you go.
I haven't done anything to you.
The voodoo chief Chemin says that you're a powerful shaman.
That's right. I'll put a spell on you.
Oh, really?
How come you get to rule the island?
Well, the opportunity presented itself to me, and who am I to refuse?
I've heard that you rule like a tyrant.
Huh! The islanders have a pretty good life, all things considered. I have their respect.
That's not respect, but fear.
It's the next best thing.
What about the stockade? The pit?
It's a small price to pay for the life they lead.
Chemin mentioned something about a curse. Do you know anything about that?
I'd be a fool to discuss the curse with a powerful shaman.
What's the deal with Morgane?
She and I have a long history. One day, she'll see sense.
What do you mean?
It's none of your concern, and certainly nothing I'm prepared to discuss with you.
I want a word about Diablo.
Really?
He's nothing more than a big thug.
That is the very reason I employ him. It's certainly not for his looks.
Well, one of you owes me the cost of a new cell phone after he smashed mine.
I'll put it on my list.
You will? That's really good of you.
My list of things to ignore.
Listen, you!
And if I don't?
If you've done anything to harm Enrico, I'll make sure that you regret it.
Oh, I'm shaking with fear. Diablo, lock her back in the closet.
Ah! there's enough of a gap to lift up the latch. One Eye's galleon has central heating. How cool! I should talk to Juan about that. Now I understand why people dislike One Eye. He's got absolutely no taste when it comes to interior design. Man, this aquarium is huge. The chest is open. Empty. I should have guessed. People don't leave chests open if there's something valuable inside. One Eye's throne is pretty big for such a small man. Inferiority compensation or what? This chandelier is outstanding. It looks like it's made from delicate ceramic. Or could it be? Oh my god! These are human bones! I'm not feeling well. Oh, One Eye's wardrobe. It must save a lot of money when your clothes come in kids' sizes. All these clothes are so small, they must belong to One Eye. Browsing through makes me feel I'm playing Pirate Barbie. This clothes stand looks terrific.
The girls escaped, Captain. I know. It was all part of my plan. Now, I want you to keep a close watch on our young friend Sonny. Yes, Captain. Did you find out who sank my ship? No, Captain. You were supposed to keep a watch on it for me. I am sick of living in this stinking hovel. This is your fault. That's unfair, Captain. Hush!
Hello?
Run along, little lady, if you know what's good for you.
You can't tell me what to do.
I'm sure you wouldn't want us to use you for our entertainment, now would you? We're pretty bored and could use some fun.
You should be careful what you say. I'm a powerful shaman. You could always check with Chemin. Or perhaps I should go and get One Eye.
There's no need to turn nasty.
Why do you work for One Eye?
He's top dog in these parts. Who else would we work for? Would you want us to work for the mayor? He'd have us writing poetry all day.
What's in the barrel?
This here's one of the fringe benefits of working for Captain One Eye. He always keeps a regular supply of booze for his men.
Bye. Look at the size of this skull. What kind of animal could it belong to? A leviathan? Cling, clang. The thugs are drinking from this barrel. It smells pretty strong. Steady, boy. Take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Get your hand off if you don't go careful.
Why is this dog so vicious?
There's no point having a guard dog that's friendly. Its barking alerts us when anyone approaches.
So why does it attack you? You're One-Eye's men.
One Eye don't trust anyone. He's the only one that's allowed to feed it or pet it.
This reminds me. I haven't been for a burger in ages. Cerberus. That sounds familiar. Wasn't he one of the X-Men? I remember Kim's brother played a game where the hero was dressed like that. I teased him that the hero died eaten by a dog. I'm gonna look for Morgane. I need to find out why she tried to hand me over to One-Eye. What a dreadful, weird place. It's like the island is split in two. A bright side and a dark one. I should hurry before something horrible happens.
Nee.
Nee. Nee. Nee, nee, nee.
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 Hi, Olivia.
Hello, Sonny.
I'm looking for a pendant. Do you have something for a doubloon?
All the pendants are 2 doubloons.
Oh dear. I'm 1 doubloon short. If only I hadn't paid for Vasco's room, especially as I didn't use it.
Ask him for a refund.
I can't stay in your filthy room. I want my money back.
My, you're a picky one.
He's the most improbable-looking Elvis impersonator I've ever seen. Hi, I'm Sunny.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. I'm Elvis.
What's your real name?
Elvis, ma'am.
I know you're just an Elvis impersonator. I've seen the real Elvis.
You're too young.
Okay, I've seen film of the real Elvis. He was a real hunk.
Look, no one on the island has heard of the real Elvis. So as far as they're concerned, I'm Elvis.
Okay. How did you end up here?
I arrived here some 10 years ago, ma'am. I was working cabaret on a cruise ship when they threw me overboard. Seems they didn't take too kindly to my singing.
Why did you take the job on the cruise ship?
I'd had enough of marrying people in Vegas.
What would the islanders say if they knew you were only an impersonator?
I'd thank you kindly not to tell them. For some reason, they love my singing, and it's always been my ambition to sing as Elvis.
Very well. But if I keep quiet, you owe me one.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
So, when do you sing?
Every Saturday night, here at the inn, right after the chicken racing.
Sounds like it's an evening packed with excitement.
I'm expecting a lot of people this week for my new show. I've been putting up posters around the town.
Your guitar looks a little battered.
It don't really play properly. The strings broke some time ago, and I ain't found anything to use as a substitute.
Bye. The strings on this guitar look like they're made of straw.
Don't touch that guitar, ma'am. It's in need of serious repair.
Elvis in the Caribbean. So kitsch. But somehow, so glamorous. It's the Elvis movie that got away. Hey, Elvis. Can I take one of your posters?
Sure thing, ma'am. You can have as many as you like.
One will do fine. Miguel can write his note on this. Hi, Juan. What are you doing?
I'm trying to decide how the resort entrance should look.
Something grand.
Of course.
There's something you should know about Morgane.
What's that, Sonny?
She's devious and manipulative.
I know she's a bit secretive, but that's going too far.
You must know what she's like, or you wouldn't have threatened her.
I've never threatened her in my life.
Pretend all you like, but I've seen the evidence.
Really? Okay. What has Morgane done that's upset you?
She took me to One Eye and offered me in some kind of trade. Like I was nothing more than a side of ham.
That doesn't sound like her.
She said One Eye could free the island.
Oh dear. Let's not go there. I'm sure she has good reasons. Here, take a look at these plans.
You have this all wrong.
Wrong?
The swimming pool needs to be next to the hotel. The restaurant should be part of the mall.
Really?
Sure. Shoppers need somewhere to eat lunch. You haven't even considered the parking lot.
Okay. That all seems to make sense. I'm beginning to see how it fits together. I can work out what a parking lot is later.
Juan, I need a pencil and some paper.
Take a look in my office. Here's the key.
Hello, Sonny.
Are you here to capture me again?
No.
Perhaps this time you'd like me to walk the plank?
The Capitan gives the orders and we obey. If we didn't do that, it would be mutiny. She's going to save us all. Make no mistake.
From what?
I've gone and said too much.
Now I have 2 doubloons. Here are the 2 doubloons. Can I look at your pendants, please?
Who is it for?
Tana wants it, as a present for Chief Bajari.
I have just the thing.
Are you sure?
Believe me, this is exactly the kind of thing he goes for.
Thanks.
Where do you think you're going?
Juan said it was okay to look for a pencil in his office. Look, he gave me the key.
That man is far too trusting.
A pencil? Ugh. Who'd have thought such a simple thing would be so hard to find? I've already got some paper, so I can return to the stockade. What happened earlier? Why did Morgane take me to One-Eye's place?
We don't know. We only do what she tells us to.
Why?
We're her crew. That's what we do.
What the hell is going on? Why would you even try to hand me over to One-Eye?
I don't have to answer to you. Get out of here.
You try to use me in some kind of underhand deal. An explanation is the least you owe me.
It's none of your concern.
Are you deliberately alienating everyone?
Why on earth would you think that?
You either despise people or refuse to help them when they most need it. I've never met a more heartless bitch in all my life. Did I just hear someone sobbing? It's locked, but I can definitely hear crying. I just heard Morgane crying.
Not again.
She's cried before?
We often hear her, especially at night. But the one thing we've learned is that you never ask her about it. Just pretend it never happened.
What a cute little turtle. That hole must be where it sleeps. I wonder if turtles dream. Hey, little turtle, don't run away. I need to collect turtles for Miguel.